You're against percentage damage coming from the Phoenix. There's definitely value on the Helm of the Overlord. You know, it's crazy strong. We did see Helm of the Overlord's man win last game, so you're right.
Okay, blocking camps. Interesting choice. They already started blocking out the ancient camp, I believe, and the big camp. So no preventing stacks for the Magnus. Or sorry, yeah, preventing stacks for the Magnus. And
yeah,
I guess
Mag
the Dusa.
and the Dusa, yeah, that's how you want to play. I mean, this is good. I think protecting the sentries is really the problem. I don't think it's gonna be hard for Theo to eventually remove them. These are pretty standard locations for the D wards. But you might lose like one stack because you have to wait for the first minute and realize that it's actually blocked. But they probably have a really good idea. Like, it's literally their plan, just stack for this Dusa and farm it. Why?
Find FNG. FNG's gonna die. Okay, that was an easy start. Also, they should have seen that FNG attacked something, and that was their war. Oh, right, never mind. They just put the sentry down. Oh, wait. They know now that this camp is blocked, and they actually find
that one sentry.
Oh my god, that's the perfect sentry.
Oh, beautiful. Wow. Yeah, I mean, so I guess their plan is kind of ruined now.
Yeah, honestly. I mean, I think they still have the option of being able to... You talk about defending the sentries, right? But they still have the option of just defending the stacks or attacking the stacks, right? Which you could argue.
Yeah, you can. Sand King, very active hero.
Yeah, exactly.
They definitely do have that opportunity. But I think feeding First Blood, you know, that's definitely a pretty big problem. That's a huge influx of gold to Tavo. Also, one thing we didn't talk about is you do have this... Even though they have a lot of egg heaters, you have like attack speed from the Beastmaster, you have the attack range from Lina, you do have RP onto the Yag, which is really easy to hit once you have these like 3 melee cores trying to take it down on the Beastmaster, Sven, and Sand King. Kind of similar to the Axe Phoenix combination.
So for now, the mid lane is actually going pretty solidly for Limp at the beginning, which is to be expected though. Invoker tends to suck on the couple early levels. And Limp is going for a strat of, I'm not going to level Sandstorm at all, which I think is definitely the right choice against the Invoker.
Yeah, you just want to like shove the wave, and you don't want to like Sandstorm, because as you said, he's just going to get EMP'd. So he might start getting levels after level 4, just so he can jungle. He's probably going to stack that small camp a little bit. But you know, that's why mid Sand King is weird. It really reminds me of mid Beastmaster, but instead of farming eggs, you just farm Blink. And a lot of times, they can be very greedy because you're not rotating. Like, you're just focused on getting that item while the other mid is doing stuff around the map, which is very possible since 4D is playing Invoker.
Would you argue that he's similar to like mid Mars in that sense?
Yes, but I also feel like mid-Mars is much easier to get kills with mid-Mars because you have like Arena, right? Yep. You just press R, it's instant. With Sand King, you really need to be like hiding and then use Blink to like surprise people and do a lot of damage. It's similar in the way you play, but I don't think he's as good. Not as good, but like as reliable. I think Mars is just easier to execute.
All right. And of course, the concern here is also, like we talk about the Sand King Invoker matchup as the lane matters too much, but as Bowie just noted, it doesn't really because Invoker is going to be online regardless, right? Like he could lose his lane and he would still be online faster than Sand King.
In terms of carries here,
Hanskin. He's been slowed down. Mystic Snake, one last hit. It's going to be for Costabile, but King Jungles will die to S4. Yes, with the boar. That's going to be enough to kill him off. And Costabile trying to kill the boar, realizing he shouldn't have even tried. Actually now trying to run away, uses the Mystic Snake. That's not going to be enough, and S4 going to get a double kill here. The slow from the boar is good, but the Magic Stick is a bit better, and S4 knows when to retreat. On the mid lane, we see an attempt on Limp's life, which is not going to succeed.
Yeah, I think S4, he did something really smart there. He actually canceled the Boar's animation because he noticed KJ had a salve, and I think he wanted to not only get the kill but waste the salve. But KJ was very, he didn't let the greediness inside himself, press that button. So he does keep the salve for close to Bill. Some stacks here coming from Alliance. There's one large camp stack in the big jungle. And they did reblock the large camp there. For the large camp from SG, close to the Ancients.
Okay, that's true. So at least they're preventing this from being stacked, but they still have the ancient cap that's being stacked. That said, SG has not bothered to stack this one time just yet.
If your strat is blocking, then we'll pretend the camps don't exist.
Exactly. Sure that's like, what are you even wasting centers for? What are these camps for? This is just no one in the lane. We do see a Tornado EMP attempt at mid. The only core is coming in here. Limp being burned. We have Cold Snap. But... oh, we actually do have Urn, so it could be in Invoker's best interest to just try to force this a bit, but ADR is content with the lane right now.
Yeah, he didn't even go boots. Not really useful against the Sand King. He knows he's just going to be playing the lane for now. FNG, just getting some vision. As I said, if you're not blocking the stacks, you at least want to be aware of them and fight when you know that they're going to go for it.
Seems like ADR wants to get his kill first against Limp before he does anything else, right? Right now, he's not rotating. I mean, that's why the choice of not boots. If you go boots first because you want to rotate, clearly here he's just hoping the Phoenix will get him a kill.
Yeah, you just want to... like, the Sand King is going to be jungling and stacking camps, so it's in your best interest to punish that either by rotating or by pressuring the tower. He chose to pressure tower. We'll see if it's going to be a good decision. So yeah, SG stacks the Ancients there. They realize that the large camp is blocked. I think Theo can probably deward this. He's unsure.
Handskin will become by here. We already have the Helm of the Dominator. Constabile could be in
Domato's
trouble
low.
here. Constabile is quite low now, out of mana. They need King Jungles to come help him. He's going to the trees. Phoenix joining as well. No counter initiation because they got to deal with a bird here. Earthspike will at least finish him. But two supports rotated bottom for nothing. Well, not for nothing. To save Constabile, but like they can't turn this into anything.
Yeah, they're just
King
trying their
Jungles?
best. The tower. Oh,
Maybe Handskin, a kill. He's burning a bit, but they actually see the counter initiation on Tio Licor. The creeps are chasing, and the Helper Smasher will get that kill for S4.
Yeah, you were right. He just went Helm of the Dominator. It's a really good item. Okay. Yeah, things it looks pretty much like the opposite of the first game, where the Lycan got the early tower super easy and the Venomancer couldn't do anything. I feel like Mag is gonna be a similar case. Like Mag just like farms and enables the cores. Oh, Nico Baby actually stole the stack.
Oh wow, actually pretty
He used
big.
God Strength,
Actually
stole
pretty
the stack, and is gonna TP back. What a
Nice.
player!
Well, you learned it here, guys. Don't stack. Stack is bad. Like they're just gonna steal them. But what's the point of stacking even?
Just steal your own stacks.
And make your carry work for his gold. Don't stack for him. Don't help him. What is this? Let him pull himself from his bootstraps. Find the Helper Smasher.
That ward was so valuable, actually.
Oh, they didn't get the gold for that, actually. That would have been so valuable for King Jungles. That would have been boots. Yeah, I agree, actually. Good board. Also, ADR not rotating whatsoever early this time. Just kind of staying in the mid lane. Maybe this might be his first kill. FNG doesn't see it too clearly. He still has no Urn stacks. In fact, the DR, he's forced to Ghost Walk. Don't have Dust for him. They don't have a Sentry for not seeing him. As Tio Licor, that distracts their attention. Bottom lane, try the same thing for Constabile. Constabile will live, and he'll just TP back home to regen.
Okay. Yeah, I'm really like impressed with how Nico Baby. I mean, impressed. Like, he's obviously one of the best carriers of all time. But like the way he stole that stack, he kept farming, then helped with that fight, and still like ahead of the Dusa in terms of CS. It's really amazing how he's playing.
He's doing a good job. He knows just to play a bit aggressively on the Sven, right? Which is not a... It's a rarity. How do you farm aggressively? Well, we're going to see it here. But bottom lane, though, the aggression is actually piling up as Hanskin is going to be the first kill here for ADR, which will give him a couple of earned charges. He even saves his line in the process. Not going to die to those boars. Never mind.
Oh, KJ!
Soon. He is going to fall to the boars themselves. I did not see the last boar there. And ADR tried so hard as well.
He even tornado for the boar.
Yeah,
those boars are nasty, dude. They are insane.
We're getting Vessel straight up for ADR. What do you think of this build, as opposed to the usual Earn Midas that we see these days?
I mean, I think this is the perfect build. You're against 3 melee strength cores, lots of HP in HP regen. It really allows him to do more damage in those fights.
Yep. Oh, RP.
RP.
Up top. Yeah. Find Nico Baby. EMP set up. Cold Snap. They skewer him into the EMP. Nico Baby trying to get away, but they shock with him back, and Nico Baby will fall. ADR regaining that lost earn charge and getting a really valuable kill there on the enemy carry. While Dusa, yeah, no stacks, but still getting the triangle farm that she was looking for.
Yeah, I think this is a really good move for SG. They know that tower's gonna fall eventually, so they use the presence of Alliance against them to get the Nico Baby kill, whilst they farm close to Bill. This is gonna be some breathing room for the Dusa that was definitely starting to get behind the Sven.
Top lane Double was trying to do something against the tower, and Sanking came in to save it. Clutch, that's what a Sanking does. He's like a Trim Protector Light. Just makes it impossible for you to push.
Yeah, it is. It is the power of Sanking. I'm not sure, if your mid hero is supposed to be the one doing this, which is why a lot of people don't really like mid Sanking. Mid though, can they take this tower?
Yeah, that's why he's not supposed to do this, because they just go, okay, I guess we'll just take the more valuable tier 1.
Oh, you use your TP? Oh, nice deny though. From,
yeah, good yoink. But still, I mean, the most important part of this tower, not the gold, it's the map control gives you, right? So.
Yes, and instead of getting top, they get metal, which is like, okay, this is a much better present. Thank you so much.
We just got Vessel and ADR, but it's coming on the courier here, so he's still not going to have it for this fight.
Has
Blink, looking to finish off. Yep, there we go. S4, there's a Blink Dagger showing. They don't have RP, but they might not need it. Supernova in the middle of this, and he's killed with a Finger of Death. You see a TP from the Sanking, but he promptly leaves as FNG gets stunned by the Supernova. Tabo nearby as well, shockwaving him back. The Sunray, FNG tries to heal back up, and in fact, they will kill the Phoenix in return. FNG still alive, dying finally to Costabile. We'll use that Stone Gaze to try to get someone. Instead, they're going to skewer him back. Limp. He's been hit by the Cold Snap. The Earn as well. But is that going to be enough damage? No, the Cold Snap ends. And they're going to fight him instead of the Sunstrike. ADR's best skill, known as the Sunstrike Sniper 3-4 years ago, is back.
Level 2 Sunstrike getting the kill. All right. Tavo played that fight really well. He first got that skewer. He was super patient, waited for the second one. But now that I think about it, I understand a little bit of this mid Sanking now from Alliance, because Travel's first item is great on Sanking, and you have Beastmaster, which has a Boars. So I think they really want to try and use that global presence of the Boars to have the Sanking well positioned for these fights. Unfortunately, I think Limp got outmaneuvered a little bit with that move top where he TP'd. Then they get the mid tower, they smoke, and unfortunately the Sanking was a little late. But now they will smoke. Let's see if they can get a good fight. They have San Jaco Saber on Sven. He's pretty strong. Oh, if they find it for DR, this is great. They don't have mobility though. Great positioning from 4DR. So hard to actually...
Alliance, okay, Tornado. There's the potential EMP. ADR gets hit by the Winter's Curse. A Supernova as well for ADR. With a Burst Strike on top of that, he's not making out of this one alive. So ADR will fall. King Jungles might be the next target. Limp rushing towards him, but Burst Strike still not available. So they're going to let him go. But still a good kill for Alliance and a much needed space.
Yeah. I'm actually super impressed. Alliance was so patient getting that kill. I think 4DR was nicely positioned, but they just played really well inside of Alliance. Nice cure, though.
Yeah, I do find the Beastmaster here. But the Cold Embrace saving him only for a couple more seconds, though, because from ice to stone to fire, poor S4 went through all the states of man until he found death.
Yeah. But that Helm of the Overlord about to be ready, and that's when
Okay.
he starts to become really scary.
He was like, well, I could itemize intelligently, or I could just brute force Helm of the Overlord. Let's do the latter.
I could buy boots or stick or all of these value items. I have 6 slots, right? These 6 slots, they have so much value. I should probably use all 6 slots. Nah, I'll just buy Helm of the Overlord. That probably
he's thinking
sounds
to
like a better
himself,
idea.
what if I could buy 6 Helm of the Overlords? Insane value. That's true value of 6 slots. Why buy cheap items when I can buy expensive ones, huh?
That is true. Oh, man. I don't know. This is... I don't even... I think, like, Vlad's being a part of that item is broken. I think you probably have to make the recipe a little bit more expensive. Because, I mean, the price is similar to the old one, but Vlad's being a part of it just makes it so much better. Vlad's was always a good item. The problem was the slot that it occupied. And now I fixed both problems. Medusa going for Sanjinyasha, no surprise since you're against Beastmaster Wyvern. Status resistance is going to be really good. This Sven about to get Blink, so that's probably the next power spike for Alliance. That's when they can smoke. They also have Blink coming on Sand King. This is going to be huge for Alliance, honestly. This will be their strongest point in a while.
We'll see. I mean, I'm assuming they want to start fighting soon-ish because otherwise it's just going to take over the map. And I mean, I'm kind of scared of where this Invoker can go. He did go for Vessel, but now he's finally going for Midas. And once he gets Cataclysm, I think the team fight for SG becomes 10 times stronger. Literally RP Kata, and anyone who gets caught in that dies.
Yeah. Not if you smoke first, though.
Oh, like this, and then you find the Invoker. Where's your Cataclysm now, kid? ATR. He gets killed despite having a good tornado. Skewer in the middle of that Winter's Curse. Dabo is capable of sliding back home safely. But they do have to leave the tower there to die. Let's go Stabile. He might look like a carry, but at his heart, he is an offlaner. He comes defending the tower.
They don't know about this Hawk. This Hawk is giving amazing vision right now. They have to be careful on SG.
They're very confident in just taking this tower because they know where Constabile is and where the whole team is. Oh, Prowl Roar. Supernova defensively. Okay, the RP. Scoring back into the Supernova. They do Cold Embrace, but I don't think that's going to be enough. Sanking's going down. Goodbye to Limp. Limp for tower, though. So not the worst of trades for Alliance, but still good for SG. They got something out of this.
Yeah, I think Alliance just playing really well to their power spikes. They're always waiting to have everything that they need. Their vision game has been on point. We saw that Ward being able, allowing those ventures to the Ancients. We saw that Hawk allowing them to take that fight. And even though they get a kill, it's also RP, Egg, and Stone Gaze being used. So that is a weak point on SG now. Sven going Sanjinyasha as well. RP is very annoying to itemize against.
Yep. Just stat resistance, honestly. There's nothing else you can really do.
Yeah. I'm surprised they didn't nerf Sanjinyasha. They only nerfed Sanj. I really expected Sanjinyasha to lose a little bit of status resistance.
Hex, find FNG. We don't have Finger. Never Spike, though. That should be enough. Cold Embrace for FNG, though. He can still waste a bunch of time. It's like, oh, Winter's Curse. He wants to get away. FNG values life, and he's going to find his way out.
All right.
Okay.
Nicely done. And Alliance now controlling this triangle. I'm not sure SG is aware of this. This could be very dangerous. Yeah, KJ knows. He's definitely aware.
Yeah, they're like, guys, I don't see them anywhere on the map. We have some offensive wars. They're not in their jungle. They must be in our jungle.
Yeah, and this is a scary point because since they have Helm of the Overlord and Sven, they could Roche at any time. SG, it's scary to just use like RP for a kill now because Alliance, they will lose a hero. They will wait for it to respawn and they're just going to get into the pit and SG won't be able to do anything.
So SG decides instead to try to take it on the offensive. They do have an RP, and they do also have the Supernova. They see a dragon, they're like, I don't think the dragon's supposed to be there. Probably Beastmaster nearby. SNY has just been completed for the Sven, though, but Kostabile is also halfway through the Scotty.
Yeah, smoke doesn't connect, but they do recover the triangle. And it's gonna be the Roshan dance for a little bit. Alliance, I don't think SG, they are in any hurry to get Roshan. I think Alliance, they are the ones on, not necessarily a timer, but I do feel like SG, they're more comfortable going late game. So we'll see if Alliance smokes, what they'll do to get a little bit more out of the map, considering they have everything that they need. S4.
Okay, they try to skewer S4 back. They don't. Instead, they find King Jungles, and King Jungles will die. And now, SG, they're one guy down. I don't think you want to fight this any longer, which is why Alliance is going to take over your triangle completely, even bringing their Sven with them, hoping to force a fight. But SG is just avoiding them here. Magnus has a blink of Force Staff. Oh, but he's caught by the first strike. They help the Sunray. They force them forward. The Sven from behind. There's a Supernova Tornado. Nikobe can't break the egg. Limp is actually stuck here as well. And they're actually going for Nikobe, who's out of position. Winter's Curse, though, might just reset the fight and also kill Tavo. What a curse by FNG, saving his carry. And now with the Epicenter, that's the real fight reset. The only core is down. ADR slowed ever so slightly. Nikobe takes on the supports, and Kostabile, even with Alacrity, he's been left behind. But they're a bit afraid to engage him as Nikobe doesn't have enough HP here. He considers it yet again, but Kostabile is full HP, so they're going to let him go. Still a good fight from Alliance, particularly from this Winter Wyvern. FNG, what a god. That was a great Winter's Curse.
Yeah, it was amazing. The prediction also from Limp, I think the Hawk gave a little bit of vision where the Magnus was, but he just jumped blindly and got a really good burrow strike. It kind of looked weird at the start, but Nico Baby just cleaned up afterwards. Not that convincing of a fight though for Alliance to Roche. So they do take a good fight, but Roche still stands, and this might be what SG needed actually, because they still have RP and there's no God Strength. Do they feel confident going inside the pit? I guess they don't.
That's the answer.
No, it's just that like whoever side uses
I got you as
too
my
much
analyst, Bowie. I wouldn't understand this otherwise.
Whoever uses too much firepower has to be aware of Roshan being taken afterwards. So
Right.
I think it's probably in SG's mind that it is a possibility, but they're not feeling as confident. Maybe they're waiting for a power spike. The Scotty gets ready, so let's see if
Scotty. Big power spike.
Do something.
We're seeing solo quests now for S4. S4 is like, I know they have steroids, but can we build our own?
That's gonna be really good for Nico Baby. And Sen King ended up going for a hood, so we're not really sure what direction he's taking with his items. Maybe A on disc. Maybe it's too defensive. Ags looks pretty good too.
Still 4K lead for Alliance. I mean, that last fight went well for them, so they're quite happy with the outcome of the game right now. Maybe they're thinking the window opportunity is a bit bigger. I think they're kind of underestimating again the Invoker, but ADR still not going for the Cataclysm. Decided to go for Lincoln's.
Okay.
I guess for ADR, when they introduced Cataclysm to the game, it was like the biggest insult because he's trained so hard to hit the Sunstrikes, and all of a sudden it's just automatic, and it's like, oh, well, okay. Why'd I bother?
Every Invoker player probably really... I mean, they're not mad. They're just pressing double Sunstrike, killing everyone. I'm sure they're happy. But yeah, I agree. It's just one of those things with Dota, right? Everything is OP. Cataclysm, like, conceptually, it's probably one of the most OP things in Dota.
Yeah,
it's
really
just like, it gives vision of everyone. It does pure damage, ignores BKB. Like, it's chaos with Spell Amp. What is that spell?
And it's actually relatively easy to hit. Like, at first, like, oh, you need a big ultimate like Black Hole or like RP. And now you're like, well, Dragon Tail will do. that stun sets up for Cataclysm too as well.
Okay, so Roche is Alliance. Yeah, they want to Roche, but they're not going to join the pit. They just want to take a good fight before that happens. Oh, close to Bill. You got to be careful.
Oh. Or maybe not, because Costabile just
scared?
walks up, farms egg shits. He's fine. There's the Hawk again, and he kills it too. I heard a Sunstrike as well. I think it was just a scout. I don't see where that got used. And if you guys saw it on the camera, guys, I'm not using the same camera. I'm sorry. So you might have seen it. Hopefully you did. Daedalus. Oh, we have Crystals and this on Costabile.
This game is super tense. I think like both sides understand how important Roche can be in the development of this game. No one is really committing hard for it, and they're just dancing. I think it's been like 5 minutes since the dance started, and we'll see who's victorious. Kind of weird because the dance analogy, like you don't really win when you dance, but I can't think of anything else. Oh,
No,
the Hawk actually clips the smoke.
Oh no,
there.
Lion should not be leading this charge. Lion immediately,
Oh!
no, he blinked over near the Winter Wyvern. They might have actually found FNG, so that blink from Lion was perfect. FNG's down, you don't have a Winter's Curse this time, and in comes Double flying over. Sunstrike, he didn't get the memo he was going to bring S4 with him. There's a Supernova in the middle of this. Nico rushes to try to destroy the egg. Can he do it in time? Yes, he will be able to. Nico breaks the... No, never mind. I spoke too soon. The egg just barely made it, stunning everyone, turn this team fight around. S4's down, Hanskin as well. Nico being slowed by the Scotty. Tabo nearby, Winter's Curse once again, saving Nico life and killing off Tabo. FNG. Well, this is why they say Woolly Mammoths died with the Ice Age, right? That's exactly what happened there.
Oh, that war,
Lion
dude.
in trouble. He does have the dust though, so at least he will be able to get the dust off. Cold Embrace saving Limp. And they do catch with a tornado. It's Nico Abi, the true carry. He's out of God's strength and soon to be out of HP as well. Sunray's tearing through him, but Nico Abi's a bit too fast. The Vessel is bringing him down. Sunstrike! Ooh, almost guessed it. Nico Abi instead will be dying to the fire schemes as Theo Licor will get the kill in the backlines. Costabile will deal with the rest of the team. Ends up being a win for SG as they just have the better carry, honestly.
Yeah, that was so close because when Lion jumped like that, if any other hero is there, I think they just lose the game. But Wyvern was alone. I think it was kind of a greedy position from FNG to be in. He had buyback. He does get a good Winter's Curse at the end, but SG, they just played slightly better. I think it was like really even overall.
I would agree though. I did think SG played I mean, that Supernova was crucial. I cannot believe that got off.
Yeah.
I cannot believe
agree.
that Supernova. It was one hit away. Even the Sven couldn't believe it there.
Really good RP from Tavo too, right? He
Yes.
identified how important Beastmaster is. Gets a solo RP, and that was enough. That's all they needed.
Has BKB. How do you beat the bird now? He's golden.
He's
And
so
they're gonna get a quick kill
yellow.
on Hanskin.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Sun yellow, I agree.
All right. And even after all that, it's not like the advantage is amazing, right? It's only a 2k goal lead for SG. They push relatively well on the side of SG, but you're against Wyvern and Sand King. It's not easy for SG to go high ground in this game. I think this game is going to last a pretty decent amount. I don't think this first Aegis will amount to much.
Oh. A game lasting a long time with SG in it? Are you sure?
What a
Bowie?
surprise.
These guys, I know them for fast games. I don't know if they're known for taking games long. I genuinely want to look one day at SG averages game time and compare it to the average team. That would be an interesting stat. You look at SG's games and winning games, average game time 80 minutes.
All right, we can make a bet here. Do you think the average length of SG's game is longer or shorter than the old Cloud9 with Eternal Envy?
Shorter than that. I don't think anything beats that. I mean...
Okay, yeah, I agree. I think...
I remember when I interviewed
bet.
Envy in the close qualifiers, I asked them about that. I was like, hey, do you just like long games? He's like, no. Games just happen to be long. I don't try. They just always go late game. Like, I don't know about that, Envy. Jenkins was very angry about that answer. He was like, you liar, I can't believe you said that. You obviously wanted to go late. Anyway, there's double.
Nice.
The horn toss. Oh, couldn't get the skewer off though, because the Yosuter's a bit too strong. And in fact, he gets stunned. Here comes FNG. He just hates Davo. But this time he catches nobody with that Winter's Curse. And the Supernova, or sorry, the Sunray will actually heal him. So Davo is fine. However, your towers are not. And S4 just push the top tower like there's no tomorrow. He will lose the dragon in return, but it's fine. Because he Took the objective he was looking for.
One thing I didn't mention in that big fight that we watched is that the Beastmaster got a roar on the Dusa, but Lina usurped the Dusa, and it was very similar to what happened here, where you got the Winter's Curse off, but Burrow Strike. I think like with heroes like Beastmaster and Wyvern, it's very easy to, because of like very cast point, very small difference of cast point, end up like stacking your spells. And they're so crucial that it can cost you a fight. I think that was... It's not really a mistake, you know? It just happens sometimes. The fight is so hectic that you just press your buttons like you're watching the fight, but your teammate is watching a different fight. You know, right. A different human being. You're not open AI, unfortunately.
Okay, I get it. Like, you both have different objectives in mind, and you're both thinking the fight's gonna... Because everyone has their own idea of how the fight's gonna go, right? And if yours is different from your teammates, you need to talk this out in the post-game afterwards.
Yeah. Sometimes, like, even if you... Like, you can look back and see that it was correct to do something else, but sometimes you cannot predict what's gonna happen. Like...
Yep. Oh, look at King Jungle. He is crazy. He just went in, hexed the Lina. I think... Oh, he's actually gonna get the Lina. Limp is forced to retreat. Hanskin's gonna die instead. Alright. King Jungle's playing like he is a 3 lion.
Yeah. Playing very cocky. And it's paying off really well. I think he is having a really good game on this Lion. This is probably the first time I've seen such an early BKB on a Phoenix. It's not like that common of an item in the first place.
No. I think it's quite funny as well. I especially love that he's been using it just to beat the leader. Like, it's been... The one time he did it, it was just to kill a solo
KJ.
support.
Once again?
Oh no, Limp.
Wow.
Tabo was ready with a voice line. He didn't contribute whatsoever, but he did use the voice line in time.
No, the mentality contribution is very important. You need your
Tabo
teammates to be pumped and the allies to be... and the enemies to be fearful of you.
Yeah. And now they're ready, by the way. S4, you know, you do this one, what is it? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, okay, fine, still shame on you. Fool me 3 times, now I'm stupid. Like, I'm not gonna fall for this a 3rd time. It's like that, more or less. That's how the saying goes.
I really like how Costa Bill cut the wave there, made sure that there's no pressure going middle.
Found 2 of the Horn Dust, but the Winter's good once again for Tabo. They send him back with the Primal Roar. The Aeon Disc didn't actually help him too much. They do still have the Supernova. They use the RP here just for the Sven. Is Nico even going to try? No, he's done with these eggs. He's not scrambling anymore today. But it seems like SG has been forced to retreat regardless. All the resources employed and nobody killed means they don't have any chance in this subsequent fight.
I have never seen a Horn Toss as effective as that one. Wow. Okay. It actually ended up not really mattering that much. I was so hyped for no reason. It was actually not that big, but I just screamed. I don't know. It's my Brazilian blood, guys. Sorry. Bias caster.
Okay. You don't have to say it to yourself, you know. The chat will already tell you. It's fine.
Yeah. But, I mean, I don't think this really changes the status quo of the game because they pretty much spend all of the cooldowns and there's no Roche. So I think both teams will be able to reset. Who has the shorter cooldowns, I guess, is the important question here. Sven, 50 seconds. It's going to be pretty close. I think it's going to be a farm fast for the next minute or so. Maybe 4DR wants to prove me wrong. Oh.
DR. Yep. He does want to prove you wrong. FNG, but we've seen it though. FNG really values his own life. He is not a normal position 5. He's not just going to give up. He wants to live here. And ADR really values his kill. But once you see the Thunderhide, you expect the Peacemaster. He has Lincolns though, but he's going to play it safe.
All right. So, did we miss any big items here, Sand King? You know, I think that's a problem with the core Sand King. Like, I don't think this hero scales that well. Like, you go Travels, you go Blink. Oh, FNG might die.
Oh, FNG once again. Winter's Curse, but this time for a unit. I think that was a Forge Spirit. He Winter's Cursed, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he got the Forge Spirit though.
I mean, this is huge actually, because not only they know there's no buyback on him.
Oh, no Winter's Curse either.
No Winter's Curse.
That's very true. I don't know.
Nice position
Double
by
playing
Limp there.
around. He was hoping to catch someone in the trees. He's not going to find them. But Alliance are going back to their roots. And S4 is split pushing. So is Nico Baby. They're trying to take the mid lane tower.
Look at that lizard go. So powerful. Okay. Oh, that's double damage. All right. This could be it for Alliance if they can maybe fight. This is a very happy accident that they would love to utilize. Yeah, there we go.
Okay, smoke.
This is huge.
Yep, with a double damage, you're right. God's Strength is also available. I mean, you have a lot of counter initiation on SG, though.
Yeah, let's see how well positioned they are here. I think that's pretty good. Medusa on front. KJ inside the pit. Oh my god, KJ's playing so well this game.
He really is, but Dusa might be out of position here, and they're trying to rush her down. There's the help. Doesn't activate Stone Gaze. RP instead from Aurora, though. They keep her in place. They just need to get more damage, and Kostabile will fall. Nico Abe getting that kill. Supernova doesn't matter this time, as Nico Abe can just continue. They're not afraid of the rest of the team. In fact, Limp, stun style, but he has an A on this, so he's going to be able to get out of here. Okay. Beastmaster is back. The thing is, Roche won't come back for another minute. Actually, Dusa will just barely come back for the Roche. Like 10 seconds after the Roche is back.
Yeah, I think, Alliance, they just got a really good smoke. I don't think there's anything SG could have done differently. It's a double damage Sven, and there's no butterfly, right? That is an interesting choice by Costa Bill, honestly, because I really feel like... Oh, Tavo.
Oh, another curse? He just sees Tavo and he just curses him. He just hates Tavo, honestly. Like, some of these curses have been really good, but at this point it's just pure, unadulterated hatred from FNG.
Oh, they're trying to go high. Oh, this is actually really good. They have so much attack speed because of S4. By the way, S4 is lower level than Henskin, and Henskin is doing tower damage right now. What is going on?
Henskin, the true 3. I mean, you have one carry and then a bunch of supports.
Yeah, S4 probably stands for support 4, as you said in the last game.
He's a pro, I mean, Limp actually is a bigger support this game, though. Limp really has fallen off. I mean, you said it, right? Sankin doesn't scale, so I don't think there's any point in Limp taking farm priority here.
Yeah, I agree. I think maybe a Crimson Guard would be a decent item, but it doesn't feel like they have damage, like damage mitigation issues. Their heroes are overall pretty tanky. You do have the Cold Embrace, after all. All right, Roche is up. It is time for either SG. Yeah, they're gonna smoke. They have to contest this.
Yeah, but Deuce is up as well, just in time.
14 seconds for a curse. Every cooldown is gonna be up. RP in 14.
Yep. Aeon Disc in 15.
Look at the lines. This is a really good pathing from SG, and they're both gonna control the high grounds here. Alliance taking the SG side of the map, and SG taking that high ground. And they're gonna be poking themselves until someone actually commits.
Alright. Let's see what King Jungle's gonna do. I'm just gonna stay on him the whole time because...
The problem is, SG, yeah, they have to care about this tier 3 tower that is taking a lot of damage. So they cannot hold the high ground as well as Alliance can.
So they TP'd on all their heroes in the end, so they can't hold the high ground. And Alliance will just continue to take over the triangle, push mid and top. You're right. Alliance will have the advantage here. I don't think that SG can turn this around easily.
Do they have another smoke on SG? Apparently they don't. Ooh, this is...
This wraparound is unsafe.
They do have a gem, so they will be aware of any Hawks position. Do they have Shard on this Beastmaster, by the way? They don't yet. He's going for AC.
I'm surprised by the lack of shards on Beastmasters. I think the shard is actually really strong, but...
Yeah, he's just the aura boy again.
Alacrity. Kostabile just jumps into the high ground. I don't know if that's the choice, though. The Limp is charging that epicenter.
Dispelled.
And I go for Kostabile. RP. Oh, stopped, actually. They couldn't. Now the RP comes out, but a bit too late. Maybe Kostabile could already die. They Winter's Cursed him to keep him in place. The Supernova stun comes out, but Kostabile is already dead. You lost your big carry. Nico, if he's free to do whatever he wants, Steel Nicole is just easy pickings. The Light Strike Array catches ATR perfectly. Who's the sniper now? As he hits him with a Yule Scepter. ATR invisible, but not unkillable. Nico 80 destroys him with a single crit. Oh, wow. 2 times you try to do the same thing. Kostabile leading the fight, and it just doesn't work out for them.
Yeah, I think I really would like to talk to Costa Bill and understand why he didn't go Butterfly, because I think that's the reason this is a good matchup for the Dusa. Without the Butterfly, Sven just... it doesn't matter that you're tanky, because it's really the evasion, the wasted attacks that allow the Dusa to actually fight against Nico Baby. This way, Nico Baby just shreds him anyways, and this is going to be so costly for SG. It's at least 2 lanes of Barracks. They will get Roshan afterwards. I don't know how to recover from this.
I think it's not even... you said at least, but I think they're going to make it the max here, which is the 3 lanes. You're right. Yeah. I mean, Deuce is still down for 30 seconds. There's no buyback on her, so... By the way, it's gold, not because she used it earlier or anything, in case you were missing it or you didn't remember. So he just chose to buy more items to not have buyback, and now you're going to take the Roshan as well? Like, it's... I don't think SG can come back into this, to be honest.
Yeah, wow. I guess the plan here was that because of all the steroids, the Dusa would have so much damage that, you know, you don't really have to be afraid of being hit. You just jump. I just feel like it was not really how it played out.
Okay, they caught Nico Baby, but
has
I don't think he's too concerned. You need to win this fight. Like, this is the last hurrah you have. The fight around Roshan. Oh, no. It's the Winter's Curse again. This time it was wasted, though. FNG a bit too quick on the draw. But they have to let the Roche go. I mean, I don't know. They kind of need to fight it, but they also kind of need to let it go. You know, if they fight it, they need to win it, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. They need to buy a Rapier on Costa Bill, and they need... They need a lot of things on the side of SG. This game was totally even before that fight, by the way, but now it's just such a big climb for SG. Shard for the Sen King. We got the pulses. There's an Octarine core, by the way, on Hanskin's Lina. Just a casual Octarine core support for Lina.
All right. What is the last attempt, SG? What are you going to bedazzle us with? What is the option here you've thought up of? Because Alliance already gone for smoke.
You need a 5-man RP into a Cataclysm that doesn't exist, unfortunately, because he did go for Lincoln's and has a refresher queued up.
Oh, Limp just revealed himself. Oh, it's okay. They still find the Invoker. It's all good. Oh, the Invoker's dead. Even if the Cataclysm was available, it wouldn't be, because Invoker's dead. And the Winter's Curse, of course, one last time for the Magnus. But he had A on this, so they didn't... Okay, FNG. Costabile has a BKB this time. He won't get stunned. A on this, saving FNG. Costabile's BKB is about to expire. Nico Baby is waiting it out. He has the Swift Blink still. In comes Hanskin. Dual Scepter, Light Strike Array. Nico Baby, no one to fight the Dusa, just decide to take the racks or the towers instead. Costabile is renowned by creeps, by heroes, by damage. Everything's hitting Costabile. We hear an RP which misses. Tabo doesn't hit the Sven, and Costabile is down. Once again without buyback. The GG is called. SG is done. And Alliance will make sure to turn this into a tie.
Yeah, they played really well. I think